Destination Mark.
Hey guys, how's it going? Marcelo here, and we've got some very interesting things going down for the Tony Hawk series of games. Yeah, it's been a while since I've talked about them. So 3 years ago I made a video on how Tony Hawk was interviewed by Jenkem magazine, and he discussed heading a new game project with a developer that wasn't Activision, since their contract with the series expired in 2015 and the last game to be made, or rushed, was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Now, a couple weeks ago, the punk rock band The Death Set took to Facebook and stated that they licensed 5 new songs to a new Tony Hawk game set for this year. And, as with most teaser posts like this that we've covered in the past, this Facebook entry has since been deleted. This isn't the only mention of a new game, however. While doing some digging, I found that back in October of last year, skateboarder Lizzie Armanto, who was featured in Pro Skater 5, was on the 9 Club podcast, and when Pro Skater 5 was brought up, she casually dropped that a new game was coming and that she'll be a part of that one too. Unfortunately, all versions of this podcast, including the original SoundCloud one which I went ahead and listened to, has the line edited out. 2 mentions of a new Tony Hawk game immediately retracted. Not suspicious at all. Later in November, good old Sabi, who we've mentioned before when talking about all the Crash stuff not too long ago, took to Twitter and stated that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remakes were supposedly in the works in the form of a prototype, though it's not clear whether these are actual ground-up remakes or a test for something else. Now, if it's true that Activision does plan to bring the series back somehow, everything does start to make sense. I've been bringing up this video a few times now, but it still rings true. As Activision plans to move on with new games for Crash and Spyro, they want to pursue remakes of other franchises, and the Tony Hawk series could be one of them. The only thing is, I don't know who they'd get to develop this rumored new game. I don't think anyone wants Robomoto to touch the Tony Hawk series anymore, as most of those games they'd worked on flopped, but Neversoft went defunct way back in 2014, so it's really hard to say who will even work on this thing. It doesn't help that Robomoto did in fact try their hand at a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 remake that was met with mixed reviews, and the last game they'd worked on was Pro Skater 5. So it seems the interest is most certainly there, but with all these questions and the all too familiar hush-hush secrecy floating around, who knows if a new Tony Hawk game will actually come to fruition. As a lifelong fan since the very first game, I for one do hope a new game comes, but I really want it to feel and play like the Tony Hawk I'm familiar with, be it the arcade-like mission-based gameplay of the Pro Skater series, or the more open-world story-driven direction of the Underground titles at American Wasteland. But what do you guys make of all this? Do you think a new Tony Hawk game is imminent? And if it is, are you excited to see what it'll be like? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm Marcelo, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and take care.